Okay. So from our assignment list, the next one is brochure design, right? So brochure, actually, that information, brochure information and other things, what is brochure and all, no need to explain again. So we already discussed same thing in Photoshop time, right? So I'm not explaining everything, that information and the details, right? So directly I'll use the settings. So create new. Here I want to plan in 9 by suppose 10. So 9 inches height, right, and 10 inches width. So 10 means here 10 plus 10, 20. The width is suppose 20, height is 9, right? So give that name brochure template. Brochure template. And here that the bleed area is here. I am giving 0. Suppose 2 I am giving, right? So 4 sides equally I am sharing the same value. And here in advanced options, it must be in CMYK color and 300 resolution, right? Okay, create. Now if you check this width, this is 20 width and 9 height, right? This is but we have to make exactly that center, right? So use your rollers, right? Here showing 0 to 20 here at width, and height again 0 to here and 9 showing here, right? So place your roller, and suppose it is 20 means here exactly at 10 I am choosing that. Okay, so divide with some color. I'm using color, light color I'm taking to understand those pages. So I'm using this one, right? Here it is 1. Okay, right. The same thing, duplicate this by using Alt, right, on keyboard. Right, this fill with the other color, right? So this is a template. So here already I placed this cutting marks, the bleed area. Inside I'm choosing this safe area, right? Yes. So these are the settings, and here, because see here your brochure we can fold at the center, right? So at center also I'm maintaining some safe area, the both the sides, right? Yes. So select all your rollers by using shift, right? Select all your rollers and Control X, cut them and create a new layer Control Shift V, right? So lock this. So these are your rollers. So give this name, rollers. Okay, locked this one. And this is your these are your pages, right? Yes. Yeah. So this is the blue one is first page and this is a fourth page, right? So here I'm giving the name first page, right? The back page, for time being, the fourth page, will lock this one, right? Okay, we have to decorate. So actually I'm planning on hotel, suppose a luxury star hotel, their brochure. Suppose here these are the things, right? My reference. Yeah, otherwise directly I'll open, because we have to check with the Photoshop. You have to check the resolution. See, these are my pages. Already I divided this into 4 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I placed this. So in first page, I want to use these things, photographs and logo. Already I download this logo. No need to create, because already how to create logos and all we already do it, right? So a ready-made logo I'm taking. And the second page is, suppose that reception and some management people and other inside the hotel, the pictures are there. And in page 3 again, beside that second page, the other thing inside rooms and all will display there, right? And this is end page. Here we give that team and the social media icons, and these are, right? So we have to decorate them nicely. So first open this one, and you have to open, check with the Photoshop, right? So in these pictures, this picture, and support this picture and this picture, these 3 I'll use, right? So these remaining 2 I'm not using. So click on that and suppose open with the Photoshop. Yes. Yes, Photoshop, right? In this I want to separate this model, right, from this background, because I want to use only this girl, right, not the background. To separate that, so what we do, we use this quick selection tool, and suppose drag on that image bit quickly, we select with this. And if you want, you can reduce the brush size. It is very important to check with your photographs and directly don't use them into final design. Yeah, this I have to include again by using this minus, right? Okay. See, I told you, if you want more clearly, if you want to cut the image properly, perfectly, you have to use that pen tool. So pen tool along with your the model outline, you can give pen outlines, and then you can convert them into selection. Actually that is the way, professional way, but here I'm not using that. It takes time, right? already explained you how to do that. So for the serious works, for production works, you must have to use that. Okay, yes, this one again. I'm using plus here. Yes, right. Again I'm using minus. Right, good. So again click on the rectangular marquee tool, right click and select inverse and cut, delete. So deleted, and control D and deselect, right. Then give one a layer here to check whether it is properly cut or not. So again control backspose. Yes, come here. Yes. Suppose if you find any issues, then see, that is the reason I told you always don't use this quick selection tool, because see, it is giving that rough edges, right. So if you use that pen tool, so proper line you will get the clear line. Anyway, you can give some adjustments at that particular area. Anyway, so now check the resolution. There my area is suppose 20 by 9. In 20 by 9 I'm using this image on front, so that means 10 by 9 only. In 10 by 9 again I'm not filling that whole the page with this image, right. Maybe half of that. So 10 by 9 means 7 by 8 something. If I take that will be enough. So in image size, so 6 by suppose 4 it is. So here I'm giving 8. So proportionately it is taking, but here I want to change 300. So don't forget anytime, right. So this resolution and all, right. Then go with some color corrections, the brightness, right. Okay, yeah. And again here that color balance I'm adding. Okay, right. And close this red color. I'm saving this into save as, yeah, not PSD. So here I'm giving 1, not PSD, I want PNG, right. Save. Yes, it is saved. Now you can delete this. No. And again see this other image. Yes, logo. So right click and open with Photoshop. Yes, here I want to remove this entire background. Come here and with the magic wand tool, because this is a plain color, single color, right. So delete nicely. So this one I'm using eraser tool, make it smaller. Yeah, this portion, right. Perfect. Right. Okay. See the text I'll type there because it is text. Easily we type there. So luxury hotel. So delete this. Control D. I'm taking only this, right? Yes. Check the resolution again. That image size. So it is very big because it is logo. So here I'm using 4 inches only, but change the resolution to 300. Right? Okay. So make the some brightness, right, and give contrast also. That's it. Right? And remove this color and save as. Again, suppose this is logo, and instead of PSD I'm using PNG only. Save. Yes, here one more thing, you have to remove this vector stock because we download from the vector stock. So Control D. Here this layer we have to select. So again draw this one and delete. Control D, and now you save this and again save as suppose logo PNG, and this is PNG. Yes, replace. Okay. Yes, this is over. No, and choose the other one. Yeah, this is. So open with Photoshop. Yeah, and this is my picture here, right? Here add layer, control backspace and come here, and suppose here this the blue background, suppose I want to remove, there I'll give our color, right? So I want to select this one with this quick selection tool. So this time I'm selecting this background because it is very easy to remove. Instead of inside this whole thing selecting the background, it is very easy. Yes. So after that delete, Control D, right? Perfect. Very nice. Yeah, here what we do, select this picture, right? Here we move this selection bit inside. So for that select, modify, and suppose should go inside and contract. So this one pixel by, so it is moving inside bit. Yes, this is right. So right click and select inverse, and you delete that, deleted, and Control D. Perfect. Now I want to check this color correction and image size. Yeah, it is 12 by 9, right? So 12 by 9 is not required. Instead of that, I'm using the width is 9, and this must be in 300. Yes, and give some adjustments, brightness and all. And must be color balance. I'm adding reds and suppose greens and yellow. Yes, save. Okay. Now again I'm saving this file, save as, and I'm giving number 3 and PNG. Save. Okay. remove this? No. Okay, now open your Illustrator, get those pictures from file, right? Place the same folder, where it is, yes, hotel, yeah, this is the page 1. So this is and this logo, right? Place, here it is, here it is, and here it is, right? In this I want to vectorize this logo because it is logo. How to vectorize? Yeah, keep this side. How to vectorize that one? Select this one and image trace. I'm using a high fidelity photo. Yes, but here see, expand. In properties, use this expand button. It is expanded, right? After expanding, select this portion and suppose here ungroup. So each portion now separated and deleted, right? And these portions also you delete this one. Suppose the background we fill with some other color. So for timing, I'm keeping these colors. So in front face, first page, after filling our actual background, then I'll remove there. So for timing, select this one and right click and group, right? So it is a vector. Yes, keep this one. Yes. Now get your picture, the first picture. Keep here this. Reduce this size, right? Make it bit bigger, right? So get here, keep here, and so this should be on front. So select this one, arrange, bring to front, right? Bring to front. Yes, keep here. See, this all the four pages alignments and the design already I did on white paper. So that is the reason what I am doing. So the design is there with me already. I scribbled on paper. That is very, very important. Otherwise we have to waste our time. Right, this is right. Here this logo I'll place. The text will come here, right? And this background will change later, right? So first place all the things, and here I want to give some text. Yes, here. Yes. Yes. Here I want to give one border. For timing, I'm using that black, right? So later I'll change that color. Okay, right? Right, this border actually I want in 5, right? 5-point I'm using, and here I want to use some textures or symbols. Suppose if you check from the library, some borders will get, right? So decorative, frames, lines, novelty, we'll check from decorative, because this is a luxury hotel, so we have to show some richness. Yeah, it is something good, right? I'll check with some other borders, then we'll finalize. I think this is no, something here it is. These are this border should not dominate actual the design. Yeah, suppose I'll check with this how it look like, right? On background, suppose if you change that background color, really it looks good. Yeah, it is okay. So keep this. Yes. Yeah, this photo and this one both select by shift, right, and make down, bit down, right? So here, yes, and this should be in a center. Yes, center, and this border and this picture, select these two and group. So grouped, right? And this picture, see, and inside select this one and arrange, bring to front, right? Something was happened here, just a minute. Control Z. Yeah, it is okay. In original photograph it can be the same. I'll check with the original photo, because this side, right side, the trees are there. Yeah, is okay. It is there actually. Yes. Okay, now group these two, group, and this you can arrange, bring to front, right? Now select this one, this logo. Yeah, lock this one and select this logo, reduce this size, okay, then give some caption here. So the caption is, suppose hotels to celebrate life. So it is, the text have to type here. Hotels. Hotels. To celebrate CELE, celebrate life. Right. So here so make it small size, right? Keep here, align this to center. Okay, now we have to fill color, right? So here I want to fill. I'm taking color from the photograph, right? It should be a dark color. I'll check with this, the dark green. I'm taking this color with the eyedropper tool, right? So select that one. Yeah, this is, select that one, and with the eyedropper tool take this color, right? Suppose the background should be in black, I mean the blue, dark blue. So the reflection here on building, the reflection it is itself, it is showing what? The blue reflection from the sky. So I use the same color, the eyedropper tool, because we forgot that the background. So we have to give that background color. Yeah, we'll check that how it look like, but inside I want, not the entire thing. So inside photograph I want to give background. So here I'm duplicating, Control C, Control Shift V, right? So the last one, lock and keep this here, and this have to reduce this size. Suppose, yes, this side. Right, suppose this one, this color, that is this one, change the variation. Suppose I want to give some this blue, actual blue, right? I'll check that. Yeah, it is better, it is working. So bit more deeper. Okay, so for timing, lock this and this color. Now this color I want to change, right? So here I'm using different color, like this yellow, that golden yellow. I'm trying with the golden yellow, and the text here will be in a different color, should be the here on this logo also visibility is there, and here suppose try with the ungroup. Yes, because it is grouped, I want to ungroup this. Ungroup, and from object expand appearance, right? And I'm using this light color, right? Light color, but this line must be 0.5, very thin line I want, right? So here I want to give some contrast. Suppose yeah, I'll check with this. I want very light, mild tone actually. We'll check with we have to experiment actually. Yeah, this is and dark, right? The same thing if you use with a very light portion. We'll check with the actual size, view and actual size. This is right. Because this border should not dominate your picture. I want in mild look. So that is the reason I'm using very light color, right? Okay. Right. So now I have to change this color, and the text also should be a different font, not this Madrid Pro. You have to use some different text. Look like a celebration. Yesterday only we discussed about that celebration and invitations. We use some scripting type, right? So we are verifying, we are checking that text. Suppose it is monotype cursiva. Okay, so this is, and if you find anything better than that, we'll check here. The text itself, it is telling what? A celebration. So must look like a celebration, right? The text should be celebration look. And this is elephant. No, it is not looking good. Yeah, this is I'm using, right? Monotype cursiva, right? This is, and it is regular only. So here I have to change the font size. Instead of this 32.4, I'm using 36 or 48. Suppose 36, 48. Okay, 40 I'm giving. 40. 40. 40. Right? X. Next one. We'll center finally. I will center all these things. Good. And here what to do? Yes, at logo area. Now inside things. Remove these inside things. Ungroup. Select this. because see inside these portions we have to fill with this color, other color. So I'm keeping this as it is because see it's a downloaded image. So if you create yourself, it should be with a vector lines, because we vectorized on photograph. So I'm keeping this as it is. So here I want to use some effect to understand it is as logo. So I'm using stylize, and I'm using here a drop shadow preview right, and that the value, offset value, I'm giving 0. Suppose this is 1. Yeah, yes, this is, and the blurriness value is suppose 0.1. Yeah, this is okay, right? Save. Okay, yes, now it is nicely appealing. So here write the name, luxury hotels, keep here, type the text XCRY, luxury hotels. Change this font to yes variant, this font minimum variable concept, right? This is I'm using because we have to show the richness. The font also itself, it tells the story, right? This is right. Keep this here and select these two and make this center, right? So now reduce this size and keep here, and this color, suppose this is, that should be suppose if it is the bold, I'm using this bold font, right? Yes. So keep this bit small, yes, and this also make it bit smaller, right, and make it down, right? Yes. Now select these two, this and this. Suppose you have to make this more smaller, yes. Select these two and right click and group. So logo will be a group, yes. Now what we do here, I want to do something. So add border, this area, under this photograph I want to give some a drop shadow effect. If I give, it should not dominate this border, right? Okay, okay. Here I want to give, so first save it this, so Control S, so this is what brochure page 1, and save this. So include linked files, save, right. Here at this area, this image, select this image, these two, yeah, group these two and select this photo, this image, right? I selected this one, and yeah, here I want to apply effect. From effect, stylize and drop shadow. So drop shadow, preview. Yes, this is, say okay, right? Here again, what I want to do, here I want to give some design here. I want to plan here some curve, right? So I'm using this pen tool from this area to this area. Yeah, here, this portion, here to here, this edge to this edge. I'm using this black line for time being. Right? Right? Remove this fill color actually. And here I'm using Alt, right? Right. So attach these two, right? Here I want to fill with some other color. So this time I'm using suppose this green. I'll check what will happen with this green. So keep this down. Right? Keep this down. Here check these corners, suppose. Yes. Yeah, this should not be on photograph, should go behind this photo. So this is the patch. Yeah, it is under the photo only. It is under the photo only. Right. Suppose if I change this color to a light, have to check with different colors. Right, this is the lighter portion of that, but here I want to add I'll take this with eyedropper tool, and I'm using a bit darker portion of that. I have to experiment. In a single attempt won't get that. Yeah, this is the better, because the previous the dark green, it is dominating entire portion, right? Yeah, suppose this is our patch actually, though without this one. Yeah, this is actually, and if I use this one, this is right. Suppose our choice is without this patch, it's looking good, right? So close that one. And here we have to decorate something like, so here I want to use some the border already we used, but it is not highlighting, so I want to change this one. Ungroup and select this border, and to change it to some different color. Yes. Now it is looking better, so better than your previous, because the previous one is very dull and mixed with that background. Now it is highlighting, right, this portion. And this the hotels to celebrate life, it should be in, suppose I'll try with a white. First I'll try with white, and I'll check with the actual size. Yes, it is good, right? Here I want to use some effect here, because should highlight from effects, stylize and drop shadow I'm using. First you have to select this font and effects, and stylize and drop shadow, and on the preview button. Yes, now this blur 0, and this is 0.1 itself, 0.1, and here also 0.01, right? Sorry, 0. Right. Here I'll take 0.2. Yes, this is okay, right? Say okay. Now it is highlighting the text, right? This is the minimum size, and if you check with suppose this actual size, you have to understand that, right? Where is that actual size? Yes, everything is readable, right? The readability is there, but I have to plan this in center. Suppose this should be in center. So this text and this logo, this text, select these two and click on this horizontal align center, right? Yes, it is aligned horizontally, and suppose Control S, right, and save this. Yeah, already save as, and export as. And this is JPEG. Use artboard. It is into our folder, that, right? So export. So keep this on desktop otherwise. Yes. Yeah, it is saved. We'll check there. Excellent, right? So it's very beautiful. The richness, should have to maintain that richness, because the hotel name is the luxury hotels, right? So by adding this border, everything is changed, right? So she is inviting guests and hotel to celebrate life. Yes, and so in the next day we'll try to finish the other one. So only few assignments are pending, right? So after brochure, the label design is there, a banner or hoarding, and the bottle design, right? So these are the topics still we have to cover. So with that, very soon we are closing our Illustrator software. Okay, so right, thank you. So tomorrow we'll discuss with other page.